Has come. A day has come where the establishment, the BBC, and all the left organisations have come together to silence Tommy Robinson from Facebook and from Instagram. We knew this day would come. We knew once the documentary was aired, we knew this day would come. This will just make things harder for them. We are more determined than ever to allow us, especially Tommy, to push his messages to you guys. Let me understand one thing. This isn't just about Tommy Robinson. They have silenced a lot of people today. They've took Tommy down, his personal and his page on Facebook. They've been taken down my account from Facebook. They've also taken Richard Inman, who had a huge part to play in Saturday. They've took him down. Raheem, they've took him down. Large figureheads within the UKIP movement have been taken down too. This is clearly a clean-up. The documentary has created a huge amount of doubt and credibility of the establishment and the media colluding with the left to take people down. We are determined more than ever to come up with a platform which enables us to say what we want and give you the message. Tommy is working tirelessly to make sure that www.tr.news is live very soon. Facebook and Instagram want to play ball with the corrupt media, with the corrupt establishment. You got to understand, I had a message to say 5 hours before our pages were taken down, the information was passed to the media. It just shows that they're all together in this. All of them are colluding together to silence anyone that stands up to the establishment and stands up to the media. Over the next few days, we're having a meeting tonight. Over the next few days, we will be publishing, I'm sure Tommy will be publishing on YouTube or on other variations of platforms that we still can get to on the next move. My personal opinion about this, okay, is, have you noticed today in Parliament, they're talking about the fact that they're going to try and delay Brexit. They've got like 5 votes from now until the 29th of March. So they're going to attempt to not leave the European Union, potentially a people's vote. And they know if people like Tommy have a platform like Facebook and Instagram, that he can generate an army to fight against that corruption. 17.4 million people voted. It was the largest vote we've ever had, democratic vote we've ever had. The amount of people that came out, took their time to vote. I think all of these things are entwined. They know if he can gather these thousands upon thousands of people to watch a documentary, to expose the left, the media, the establishment. What could he bring to London on the 29th if we weren't leaving the European? This will now just make him a bigger person. All left can laugh and joke, think it's great. But what they don't realise is that all of these newspapers, all of these media outlets, all of the establishment arms that they have, they're only silencing people on the right. All the hatred that's coming from the left, the Antifa sites posing violence, they're all still up. So this uncredible reason for saying he incites hatred, the only thing we've been concentrating on has been the documentary. There's been nothing that they could have used to say, hold on a minute, that could be seen as a hatred, video. So when someone says to you, they've taken him down because he was pushing hatred. So why are they taking down everyone else? Why are they taking down me? Why are they taking down Richard Inman? Why are they taking Raheem down? Why are they taking UKIP? because these are the only people that are on our side. No one from the left is gone. No one from the Antifa side. You know, these are real violent organisations that come to marches to violently attack people. They're still up. The establishment are working hand in hand with the left organisations to remove anyone from the right or anyone that speaks up. You know, Richard Inman, the passion that came from him on Saturday. They must have looked at that and thought, God, this guy, the passion, people are listening to this guy. You know, when Tommy came on stage, the uproar, the BBC must be losing their licence fees like this. Every second of every minute of every day since that was launched, since we showed the documentary, there must have been hundreds of thousands of these BBC fees taken down. So they're losing money. They've probably all sat around a table and gone, we're losing some serious money. We need to silence him. We've got Brexit. We know we're going to betray Brexit. We know we're not going to be leaving the European Union. We're going to con them as much as we can and say, we're just going to delay it. You've had 2.5 years to sort this out, and you're nowhere near. I'm asking all of you to remember two things. Number one, www.tr.news will be the new media revolution in this country. It will give us an opportunity to say and do what we want, which is right, without being taken off platforms. If you haven't already, go on to www.tr.news and register. The website will be live very soon, and you will see that we will enable everyone to talk freely and how they want to talk and say what they want, the freedom of speech. How we can allow this to go on in our day and age. We must be able to show, when we've got things that we that we think are wrong, we have to be able to challenge these things. The ruling from Facebook saying that he's, gone against their guidelines, gone against their policies. Well, then if that's true, why is it in the last 4 days that you've only removed people that were at the event on Saturday? Richard Inman, gone. He was there Saturday. The guys from UKIP, I don't want to say their names, but the guys from UKIP, they were there on Saturday. They're gone. I was there. I'm gone. Tommy was gone. There's no way we've all breached the same guideline within the space of 4 days. It's a con. They're lying. They're publishing a reason that no one will believe. I'm meeting with Tom, not in about an hour. We're going to discuss, and then later on tonight, we're going to be sat with a group of us. We're going to discuss how and when we're going to push this to bring you the truth. Everyone has to be there on the 29th of March. That's the next big one. We shouldn't be pushing for another one before that. It has to be the 29th of March. And it has to be about everything. It has to be about what is happening in our country. How can we allow the left organisations to work hand in hand with the government to silence us because we speak up about issues that you care about, that you've told us you care about? Without Tommy, lots of issues would never have come to light. Can you just imagine for 1 second, if Tommy was never existed, what would there be to challenge these people, these organisations, these media? There would be no one. They would be able to pull the wool over our eyes, and we pay hundreds upon hundreds of pounds of money to organisations that feed us with corruption and lies. Hope Not Hate. They know what they've done. Watch the documentary. It's all true. You can't say it's not. How can we allow? Why are there not any? They're biased. Hope Not Hate do not publish anything about the left. None of the hate, the violence that the left on the Brexit betrayal march. Everyone from the right went home happy. No violence. Police were thanked. The police thanked us for being so great on the day. Families, children were there. But yet, 150 metres away the other direction, you had hundreds of Antifa left idiots attacking police officers. But yet it was never ever recorded, and no one's ever published any information about that. And Hope Not Hate don't care about the left. They support the left. They support the Antifas. And if you look at this properly, they're all connected. They're all connected, and they all probably have their own speaker that speak, representative that all sit in a room and they all collude together on how they're going to silence us. Last thing I'm going to say is it's very important that people understand that this, I believe, that this has not just been done because of Panadrama. This has been done because on the news today, the main point that's on the news is the fact that they're going to delay Brexit. And they know that people like Tommy Robinson, people like Richard Inman, people like Raheem, people like me, we are going to bring the masses to London on the 29th. And if they don't be careful, they are going to push us into what is happening in France. They will. They'll make it happen, and it will be their fault because they are trying to silence anyone that speaks up. And a lot of people, I'm looking here, a guy called Mohammed Shahzavad, whatever his name is. This guy it has links to terrorist organisations, and he's come out today to say he had a meeting with Facebook and had an input into getting Tommy taken off Facebook. Someone that's got connections to terrorist organisations is having meetings with Facebook about getting Tommy taken off Facebook. Look into it. Look in the comments, find the name Mohammed, have a look at who he is and what he's done. He's publishing it all over Facebook. He had a huge part to play in that. If it's true or not, I don't know. But what I do know is that this will make us determined more than ever to make sure that we bring you the truth. Do you know how many families I was supposed to go and see over the next few weeks to help bring exposure to their stories, to sit with their children and listen to what they had to say, to bring you the truth? People like April in Birmingham, who the police still haven't been round to, still haven't bothered to check if she's okay. I was supposed to go this week and I was going to bring you all the information. At the moment, I can't even put a video on Facebook without it being removed. Everything's being removed. And it's not, they're just saying it's Tommy. It's not. They're doing a blanket, they're silencing anyone that was there on Saturday, and any figureheads that have any prominence over doing what we're doing, they're silencing them. www.tr.news is the future. I promise you it will be. So please get the word out and share this video. Tommy he knew this was coming. And we have a plan. They think it's over. This is the beginning. They've now created more problems for themselves. Anyone that was on the fence will now be on our side. Because it's absolute fact that they are silencing anyone that stands up to the corruption and lies that the government and the BBC and all the media are pumping out to us. And we are not going to stop until everyone knows what is really going on. They know that Tommy on stage said that we're going to do the rape of Britain. We were going to travel the country and exposing the police, the councils and the organisations and the Muslim grooming gangs for what they really are. And let you, the public, see what they really are doing to these families all around. They don't want that.